Welcome back to the other side of the coin, everyone. I'm really petrified about our next match, and I thought I'll do a quick video in regards to what my thoughts are of our defense. So, as you guys would have seen over the last couple of days or over the past week since Premier League has started, that Manchester City has scored 8 goals in the last 2 games. They've piled on 3 goals against Arsenal, and they've put on 5 goals against Burnley. And the next opponent is us. And, we played against Aston Villa. We won 2-1. It was a good comeback victory. But, looking back at the game, I'm thinking, obviously we have some major issues when it comes to set piece defending or even crosses. We seem to have no clue when it comes to defending those things. But it was also shocking that there were times when Aston Villa did try to move the ball forward and did try to put a bit of pressure on. They were able to open us up in a couple of instances, and that was Aston Villa. Besides Grealish, probably they don't really have any other quality players of his caliber, and they were still able to open us up a few times and really make us look silly. Had they had any sort of quality up front, those opportunities probably would have been taken up. Now, moving forward, obviously we've got City next, and them scoring 8 goals in the last 2 games. I'm so worried. Look, City are probably not going to be someone who's going to bomb in, aerial balls into our box. They do play with a lot of crosses at times, but it's more sort of on the ground crosses generally. But it's their passing ability and the ability to always find gaps in the half spaces and in between the 2 centre backs or in between midfielders. They always seem to have great passing ability, and their movement is so excellent, and they always find players in just space that's always readily available. So I'm very concerned that if we play with the back 4 that we played against Aston Villa, with the likes of Azpilicueta in the right back, with Rudiger, Andres Christensen and Alonso, I think we're just going to be demolished by Manchester City with the level of football they're playing at the moment. And they've always played fantastic football, but right now they're, straight after the lockdown, they seem to be on fire. So, if it's Azpilicueta, I think defensively he's quite good, but if he keeps, I think he probably bombed up a lot more because it was Aston Villa and we needed to stretch them out and create a lot more overload in their half, with them being, sitting deep in the low block. But against Man City, I honestly don't think if he is starting. First of all, I'm 50-50. I probably would start him because of his defensive abilities to take care of Sterling, who's most likely going to play because he didn't play against Burnley. So Sterling's definitely starting. So Azpilicueta, he has managed to keep Sterling quiet previously. I'll probably start Sterling because as much as I like Reece James going forward and putting in those crosses defensively, I still have a bit of question mark over Reece James. And against City, this isn't the match to give him that chance. I think down the track he will become our number 1 right back, and defensively he will get better. But this is just far too big of a match. I really don't want to lose. If we can manage to get a draw, that would go a long way into cementing a spot in the top 4 for this season at least. So I'd play Azpilicueta, and I wouldn't advise him to bomb up too much. I'd really just, try and pocket Sterling as much as he can. In the centre backs, if we're playing with Rudiger and Christensen, as I said, I don't expect too many aerial balls from Manchester City, but I just feel both of these 2 players, they have this tendency to switch off every now and then. We've seen Christensen against Aston Villa just switching off here and there, even when we were up 2-1. It just has this tendency to switch off, and those are the moments that a team like Man City would just eat it up. Even Rudiger throughout the match had moments of lapses. Yes, second half I think overall he was okay. Look, nonetheless, they were still both pretty rubbish, to be honest. Our centre backs aerially dominated by Aston Villa, but against City, I think the quick passing movement, if our midfield and our defense are not ready, they are going to get eaten up with their movements of Manchester City players. The kind of football that Foden is playing as well. I've just seen the highlights today against Burnley. Burnley had every player at the back. They were just defending. That's all they did. And even they were just getting opened up, and we are not great defensively. So I'm really worried. Whether it be Rudiger or Christensen, it doesn't really matter. I think Tomori is still injured. Personally, I would like to see Zuma back, but come to think of it, I think what I would really prefer is, and this may sound a bit strange, but I wouldn't mind seeing 5 at the back. Yes, I know 5 at the back would mean, okay, there's less players in midfield and City's just going to dominate us in midfield, but that's why you have the wing backs to help out with the midfielders as well when we don't have the ball and when we have the ball. So 3 at the back, at least we can squeeze out any space in between each of the centre backs and just bit more body at the back. I don't know. I'm as I said, I'm so worried about this City team. With the likes of Mahrez, Alonso, I cannot trust him in a back 4. If we're playing 4 at the back and it's Alonso in the left back, I think Mahrez is going to absolutely destroy him. Either he's going to get himself red card by fouling him in the penalty box and end up giving him a penalty, or he's just going to get mauled by someone like Mahrez. So, I don't know. Like, do we play Spilicueta on the left and try and help us protect that side and play Reece James on the right? It's a massive conundrum. But maybe I'd play 5 at the back with Spilicueta as the right centre back, Zuma being the centre, the main centre back, the middle centre back, and Rudiger the left centre back. And then I'd play with Alonso as the left wing back. I think Alonso being the left wing back, it just takes away that defensive, duty that he generally needs to do in a back 4. He has the freedom to move forward, and it might be a good thing for us, having that outlet up front. So I think overall, I don't know, to be honest, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm really confused about how we're going to tackle Manchester City's crazy passing ability and attacking abilities. Kevin De Bruyne as well is just so much on fire. I think 5 at the back probably would be my preference, with the wing backs obviously, and I'd play with my centre backs, the 3 centre backs at the moment being Spilicueta, Zuma and Christensen. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are. I'd really be keen to know, each and every one of you guys, how you would tackle City, and especially in the defensive side of things, in our centre backs and full back position. How would you play that? And let me know, guys. And if you've enjoyed this video, smash the like button. I need all the likes possible, guys. Help me reach at least 50 likes for this video. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe and hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. See ya.